Good thing.
Okay, there we go.
Opening now. All right, cool. I got it.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's see. Okay. Well, the design in this page is complete. My profile.
Yep.
So, and we do have the ability to show more work experience. So, I mean, everything was made to fit in a page, in a single page, and you can see more if you click here. This show 3 more companies.
Awesome.
You can also see that work is grouped by the company.
Oh yeah, perfect.
And part of this was also applied to the export to PDF. Let me show you. This is going to download the PDF now, and if I open the PDF, okay, you can see that it fits in a single page. And
sweet.
Although we are still applying, we are still having some issues with the PDF version, but it resembles the web view. Basically, we are having problems with some of the fonts, Font Awesome for the icons, and some other rounded corners and things that didn't translate very well from web to or HTML to PDF.
Right, no problem. Okay. Can you go back to the profile for a second?
Sure.
So Dave, quick point. I had asked Pablo to put on like a resume paper background just to see what it looked like. So just want your feedback and Will and Alex's feedback on that, whether we want that or if we want just the plain white.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I personally, I think it looks good, but I will check with them and get their thought.
Great. And then Alejandro and Pablo, actually, a couple points. One, well, first of all, I'm correct that the bio is not yet editable, right? Or it's actually just using the personal statement from the edit section?
It's the personal statement right now.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So we just need to make that editable in line, just like add a job and whatever. I think I made a ticket for that, but take a look and let me know. Then the work experience section and the education section, when it says show more, I actually liked what you had in the mock-up where it was like show more, show 3 more, show 2 more, where it gives you the count of what's available. Oh yeah, so I'm sorry, you have that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, great.
Is that? I lost you for a minute. Sorry.
Great. And
yeah,
then,
it was breaking up in my end.
And then I think it's still, if you don't have any data in those sections, I think it compresses down right now. But what we want is for it to still be of a fixed size, even if you don't have any information in there.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, and the fixed sizes of the sections should all add up to an 8.5 by 11 page. So the page, even with no data on it, should still lay out like an 8.5 by 11.
It's a little longer right now. We have to work on that and maybe compress things a little further to the top.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. I just wanted to make you aware of that. You know, that's something we wanted. And
I remember that. We've been trying what the result was with the PDFs.
Yeah.
And the certificate, the last section is going on a second page. So
great. And I did create tickets for those points. So so they are in Waffle. Great. Other than that, I think it looks pretty awesome. Dave, do you have any other questions, concerns on this?
I don't think so. I other than just reiterating that it looks great. Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and so just getting the bio, editable with 3 lines, just so we can see what that looks like too. I think that's pretty low hanging fruit.
Great.
The bio. Okay.
Yep. And it should be Markdown enabled if possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure if today it is Markdown. Let me just quickly check it out. But, no. No? Okay.
No.
That's a quick answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
no.
great.
Okay. Well, okay, Markdown.
And then I think I had made a ticket about getting rid of the flash notification on the login screen. When you go to the login screen, it says you must log in.
Yeah.
I think most of those flash messages can probably go away. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But or they should not move the page down. They should sort of be like a heads-up display type of thing where they just pop down, but the rest of the page stays in place. But I think
maybe like a floating message.
Yeah, but only where absolutely where they really make sense to communicate something to the user. Because here, for instance, it's pretty obvious that you need to log in, right? You don't really need a flash message. So just as we go through the app, just keep that in mind and take it away where it makes sense, and then maybe we can come up with a more Ajax-y, JavaScript-y way of doing it so that it doesn't shift the page around.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, let me show you the other thing is well, here we started including this is not yet in Heroku, so I'm showing it in my local environment.
Oh, awesome.
But you can drag and drop. Let me show you. Here I have just one contact with Will, and I can take any card and drop it there. And now I have another contact added.
Dude, that's awesome.
I still didn't push it to Heroku because we are, for instance, we need to update this counter, and there are a couple of other updates we need to run in the screens every time we drop something in one of the groups.
Yeah, that's great though. What are you using to do the drag and drop stuff?
Just jQuery UI.
Okay, cool.
I have the documentation here actually. The droppable and draggable widgets.
Yep, perfect.
Just jQuery UI. So, well, that's one thing. Let me see. The other thing we do have is certifications. We included the certifications in the whole approval or verification workflow.
Yep.
So you can see that now certifications have the icon showing. Yeah, the icon showing the state of that certification. And well, the state, I documented that in a little Google Doc last week. I'm not sure if you had a chance to look at that document. It is pretty simple anyway.
I did, yeah. That was a good document. Great.
So that's on one hand. Pretty much everything in this page, going from work experience, education, certifications, and affiliations, everything goes through that workflow.
Great.
Yep.
So affiliations do the same as certifications, where they're tied to an institution and the institution can validate, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Actually, I think, for instance, this one is. Let me see, but yeah, it appears. Everything appears here, whether it's a certification and some employment title or education title, it appears here, so you can accept it. You have the history. You can reject it.
And then when you reject something,
Yeah.
When you reject something, you can create a description of why you rejected it.
Yeah. Let me move to that. And for instance, here I can see reject. Okay, then this info is not right. Should appear here now in the.
Great.
Oops. What did I reject? Oh, I clicked this one. Okay, we have a little bug here, but well, you can see that the message is here, and the user gets a message with that too.
That's perfect.
Yeah, an inbox message or email.
Yeah, with the information was rejected, and
Yep.
well, this is the message I just inputted.
And then if they go, so that, can you see that as a user, like that information on your user profile?
I think you cannot see it here in the My Profile.
No. Here, no.
Not here,
Well,
but
you
can see it. Let me see. You can see it here in the notifications. You
Right.
have the message.
So what I'm wondering, the reason I ask is I'm wondering if the user can still see that in their profile and then edit it, and when they edit it, it goes back again. So editing it would put it back in the fresh state where it would go back to the institution, so they could change it to fix the problem, or they could just delete it. But rejected information shouldn't show up when others are viewing their profile. I think that's a decent workflow for that. Dave, what do you think? Do you agree with that or understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that definitely makes sense. Because if it gets rejected, you don't want it to be like misrepresenting you.
Yeah. I think maybe maybe it should still be on the user's profile. They can edit it, and if they edit it and save it, it goes back to the beginning of the workflow and goes to the institution again for validation. And then when you're viewing your profile and you see a rejected item, if you like hover over it, it can give you a tooltip that says, edit this information. This was rejected for this reason. Edit this information to correct it or delete it. Something like that.
Does that in the notifications now? Does sort of the message why pop up there? I know you get the email about it, but does it also populate in the sort of that section?
It is, but the problem there, I mean, that's great, and we definitely want to keep that, but you can't then go edit that information from there, I don't think. Or can you? If you go to notifications, Alejandro?
Yeah.
Do you...
the notifications?
Yeah. As yourself. To see that rejected message?
Here.
Yeah, so that's good. We want to keep that message, but there's no way to go.
Yeah, there is no direct link to the thing that caused this problem.
So here we might want to add, a link to. So we want to still display it on the profile, and then in the notification, if possible, this might not be possible, but have a link to your profile, and it would just scroll or go to that section so that you can easily see what exact information it was that was rejected and then fix it if possible.
Yeah, actually this one, okay. And you were mentioning that tooltip, if you hover here, seeing that this was rejected.
Yeah.
Because okay. Okay, got it.
Other than that, that's awesome. It's very, very
okay.
Close. Great. And I have... All right, well, let's continue. Were there any other changes?
No, then a couple of fixes in the admin side. Let me here in the dashboard. Oops, I need to log in. But we just fixed we added some more information in the dashboard, like we added the institutions that have an owner but are not yet verified, and institutions without owner and that are unverified too. What is the difference between with owner and without owner? With owner is people that probably created this institution or sign up for it, and will sign up for school day, and well, we that is still not verified in our database that will actually owns this institution. And the other one is, these ones are institutions that are created on the fly when someone names them, like, okay, I work here.
Right.
So this actually needs more work because we need to find an owner for them and verify them too. And I think we also have fixed the combos here, so we can.
Yeah, you can select the user.
Yeah, the user.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Instead
I mean,
of that.
ultimately that'll need to change to like a searchable thing. Just
Yeah,
we'll have so many, but
yeah,
now
we talked about that to see how we can replace these. Since this comes with active admin, we were searching for a way to replace this with something else.
Right.
Because once we have 100 users, this one is okay.
Yeah, I think you might just want to ping Luciano because he's done that for Doorbot, so he might have a quick answer for you. There's definitely a way to do it. It's just it might be a little complicated. Or Rodrigo, for that matter.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll ping those two guys.
But that's great. That's much simpler. Yeah, and then we might want to assign them to, like, the ones that don't have an owner, assign them to, like, unverified at Progo.com or something. Just some blanket catch-all user that an admin, or even maybe the admin, so the admin can impersonate those institutions or whatever. But it's not important. Alejandro, I think you're muted.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay. What else? Let me see. But I think this covers pretty much everything. Pablo, Ezequiel, remind me if I'm forgetting anything. But I think that pretty much covers everything.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a couple of bugs, and we have SensiV and notifications in Logbook. And from the admin, we have the same filters on the institution list. I mean, without owner. And
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see here institution.
Unverified.
Yeah, here.
verified, and
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, these quick filters. Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. So on our end, we did a bunch of work last week on the two major features that are coming down the pipe. One is the second page of the resume, which is the more creative page, and that's basically like a place where you can organize your videos and your pictures into a portfolio, and like create text snippets and add references and things like that. So later on today or tomorrow, I'll ping you and we'll go. I'll send you the document so you can review it, and then we can get on a call to discuss it. The other major feature besides that second page is the customizable forms. So the forms that you get when you enter work experience and education, we want to give institutions the ability to customize those forms for their specific use cases. Like, for instance, an educational institution might have a specific set of degrees that they offer, and they want to like provide only those degrees as options for the degree field. That's just a simple example, but similar features for work experience. So I'll also send you that document, and we can discuss that. Actually, yeah, why don't I'll send those to you right now, and then you can read over them tonight, and then we can chat about them tomorrow or whenever you have free time.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Yeah, sounds
Awesome.
good.
For the mock-ups on the second page of the individual profile, I've yet to go over the various ideas with Will and Palma and you as well. So I ideally we'll be doing that today as soon as I sort of hear from them. And then I'll like talk to you about that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so why don't then I'll let you do that before I send it off. So yeah, just ping me, Dave. Like, go over it with Will and Alex, and feel free to include me if you want. And then once we agree on everything, I'll send it off to Alejandro and team.
Yeah, awesome. Sounds good. Because there's a bunch of various ideas sort of embedded in that that we could like go with or not go with, obviously.
Okay, great. All right, that's everything from my end. Anything else from you, Dave?
Don't think so. It looks awesome, guys.
Yeah, great work, guys. Thanks a lot.
Awesome.
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys.
I'll be in touch over the next day or so.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.